Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the briefing for Wednesday, the 3rd of Jan. Okay, chart today has changed a little bit overnight. This is midday. They've painted on here trough line just slightly to our west. And also there's occlusion further to the east, which hopefully has gone through already. Yeah, going back overnight, you can see them out to the west. It's a very changeable picture. Basically, it's going to be showery all around here, and especially on that trough line. Moving further ahead to tomorrow, looks a little bit more settled, but still under this relatively low pressure. So probably still showery tomorrow. Okay, winds today at flying height is reasonably strong. It's showing from the west towards the centre of the country about 25 knots. Towards the south coast, it's picking up 50 knots. So we've got anywhere between the two at midday, probably in the region of 40 knots at least at flying height for the majority of the day. So pretty significant, but is within our limits. Sat pick, you can't see an awful lot. I'll just refresh this, see if it changes. Just see the light starting to come in there. Looks like showers around. Lots of cloud up to the northeast, probably one of those fronts, but otherwise just showery. And you see looking out to the west, more showers. And on the rain radar, you can see that as well. Quite a large band of showers up to our northwest, and lots approaching from the sort of west-southwest. We are in a gap at the moment, which hopefully we should have for an hour or two before the showers start to cause us problems. You see, looking down into the channel, there are some quite significant showers. If we have any of these heading our way, we will need to put the gliders away. Okay, the rainfall forecast as we go through the morning is showing us to be relatively clear at Lasham, but some of these getting quite close. Not showing anything desperately heavy, but it looks like we are going to pick up some showers from about 11, maybe midday onwards. As we go into the afternoon, similar picture really, scattered showers. This is showing Lasham to stay relatively clear, but it's very hard to predict. Public forecast is showing actually clear until 2 p.m, then 40% showers. I think it could be showery potentially from 10 or 11. This will probably change quite a lot all day. It's showing southwesterly wind, sort of veering around more to the west into the afternoon. It's probably a start on runway 23 and then change to 27, likely. Relatively good visibility and humidity reasonably high, but below 90s, so hopefully cloud base shouldn't be an issue. Top temperature today, 9 or 10 degrees, dew point 7 or I think that's a 6 or 7 degrees. So we got a small split there. Current view outside is reasonably nice. This cloud isn't desperately high, but it is quite broken in places, and I don't think it should cause us too much of a problem. Currently just over 8 degrees, dew points at 5.5. And Farnborough's half an hour ago, few clouds at 1700. I'd say here it's more like scattered or broken, but probably about that height. Bear in mind we are slightly higher than them. The forecast is for 10 knots from the southwest, scattered clouds at 2000. They've put a prop 30 here for all day. Wind 15 knots from the west-southwest with gusts up to 25. They've also got a prop 30 here from between 9 and 3 p.m. for rain showers. So pretty much agrees with what we've said so far. Tom Meteo, 10 a.m. You see essentially some showers around, some sub 2,000 foot cloud, but no lower. Going through the morning, very similar picture really, slightly lower cloud, drizzle around. As we go into the afternoon, it's showing it to be a little bit clearer actually. So if you go by Top Meteo, if we get any showers, it will be this morning and then a little bit nicer into the afternoon. Okay, there's no NOTAMs today. Okay, operationally, quite a lot to go through today. We'll be starting off on 2-3, launch point in the normal position, winching from the runway itself. The cables will be run just down the edge of the runway here. Aerotone will be from the northwestern side on the grass as normal, unless of course the grass is completely unusable, which we'll come back to. Circuits in this setup will be onto the hard. I haven't actually been out there, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be very wet. So left-hand circuits onto 2-7. Any right-hand circuits will be onto 2-3. So ideally launching 2-3, left-hand circuit's onto 2-7 hard. If you do a right-hand circuit, that's onto 2-3. Later on, it's then likely we'll move over to 2-7, so we'll have the launch point set further in here, winching from the south side of the runway with left-hand circuits onto the main runway and right-hand circuits onto the north side grass. So both standard winter setups, but very wet grass. Okay, two-seater availability, did a bit of an issue today. We've only got one K21, that's 778. We've also got two K13s, so it's probably going to be two-seaters only today. Certainly to begin with, we won't get out the single-seaters. So that K21 will be coming out, and probably the K13s will see exactly how strong the wind is. But the K13s will be instructors only, as it's pretty breezy for them. And the K21s, we could potentially have solos in, but we'll take that on an individual basis. Chances are most people will be flying with instructors today. We got a couple of movements, 737 arriving at 11:45 and 727 arriving at 2:15. As I have mentioned, the wind is very strong, so keep your approaches nice and high and steep, lots of air brake, lots of speed all the way down to the ground. And as I have also mentioned, the grass is very wet. So when you're towing out, tow directly out to the runway. Try to minimize the use of the grass and then down to the launch point, which will be starting on 2-3. Okay, we'll get what we can out of the day. Might be challenging, but I'll see you out there. Bye for now.